Hello everyone, this is Scott with devguy.net, and this is the Hello World tutorial using Silverlight and Visual Studio Express 2012 for web. I've selected Express 2012 for web because it is a freely available environment that you can download from Microsoft, and you can go to my page at devguy.net on this particular tutorial. You'll see the link on the screen here. If you need a link in order to go and download this particular application, it takes a little bit to set up. I do have a page on setting it up if you need help with that. But I am using Express 2012 for web with Silverlight version 5 and .NET 4.5. So to get started, we go to File, click File, New Project, and in the New Project screen, you may not have it set up with Silverlight templates looking at you or looking at Silverlight templates automatically. It may be collapsed like this. So in order to get in there, you expand templates. I'm using Visual C Sharp. Expand Visual C Sharp. Click on the Silverlight node underneath Visual C Sharp, and then click Silverlight Application. We can name this Silverlight Hello World. I'm going to allow it to store in the default location, and the solution name will be Silverlight Hello World as well. That's fine. Leave everything the way it is. Click OK. I am not going to host this Silverlight application in a new website. The reason being is that I want only one project to make it as simple as possible for you to digest just the Silverlight portion. Hit OK. It'll create that project, and then we'll be looking at Silverlight Hello World. You'll notice the toolbox on the left in my configuration. You've got the design window here. That's where you will be dragging and dropping your Silverlight controls. The XAML editor below that, and the output of the build process, which I'm going to take away so that we have the maximized screen real estate. So the design and the XAML are one and the same in a sense. The XAML explains the design completely. Over on the right hand side, I have my Solution Explorer, main page.xaml, and underneath that we have main page.xaml.cs, which is our code behind file for the main page control. Properties window below that. Now, if you do not see these, your screen is probably not configured the way mine is. If you do not see them, then you can go to the View menu, first of all for the toolbox, View Toolbox, or Control Alt X. We'll get the toolbox to come up. The Solution Explorer, View Solution Explorer, and then View, finally the Properties window down here, F4. Okay, so that should be set up for you there. And additionally to that, I also have this in full screen mode so that we're totally focused on just simply the design environment. So, a little bit about these files. The XAML is an XML format. The terminology for that is that it is a extensible application markup language, XML language, created by Microsoft. So let's get started in building our control. The toolbox over to the left, you'll see what we're going to do is we're going to add a button and a label, and that's it. And the button, when we press it, is going to cause the label to say Hello World. We can click on the button, click in the design environment, and our button will be created. Now I'm going to need to make this a little bit bigger so that you can see what just happened, so that I can see what just happened. Our button, let me try that again. Click button and just click. There we go. What happened there was this. I clicked button, and then I clicked and drug just a little bit, and that's another way to enter a control into the design environment. Actually, maybe kind of glad that that little mistake happened. You're going to surely make some mistakes and you're going to wonder what's going on. That's what happened there. So again, click button and just simple click, left click will insert the button. If you want to size the button, left click and drag, and then you can drag that button out. Also, you can click, drag into the design environment, drop, and you can have a button there too that way. There's several ways to get that done. Obviously, once the button or any control is in place, you have control over its position and location, its size, and so forth. Now, I'm going to make my main page a little bit smaller, so I'm going to click what's the grid. I'm going to type escape, hit the escape key, and then that will, I don't know if you notice what happened down here, but if I'm on the grid, well, it was highlighting. Grid, right? Hit the escape. Notice the user control is now what's highlighted. We're going to run down here and we're going to make this a lot smaller just for purposes of the tutorial. We don't need a control that's that large. Yeah, we might just leave it out like that. Next, we'll put that button up in the upper left hand corner and insert a label. Insert that label right there. I like to keep the text in line. Notice the red dashed line. You have a lot of features as far as layout is concerned in here. You can kind of play around with that and see what you like to do. But there you go. There's a button and a label. Let's name the button. Click it in the properties palette. We're going to call it I'm going to call it Press Me. Sorry, that's what the tutorial says. Hit enter. Press Me is now the name of the button. Notice the XAML has updated immediately for us. Content is also going to say Press Me. Content being what the user will see when they see the button. Label, we're just going to call it My Label. Hit enter. And then content, we're going to hit the delete and hit enter. It's going to be blank. To get into the code environment for the Press Me click event, you simply double click Press Me. It's going to switch automatically to the code behind file, the C# file in this case. And in here, we can, now what I did there, my showed up, I just hit enter, dot content equals hello world, semicolon. Remember, you're in C#, it's kind of like C++ or C. From that point, we should be able to build our solution. Click build and then build solution. The output window flies up, and there we go. We see the application generation, the packaging, and so forth. One succeeded. Everything should be fine. Debug, start debugging. Takes a minute for the control to initialize. Press Me, hello world. There you go. That's a simple Silverlight application. Should get you used to the Visual Studio environment if you're not used to it yet, or should provide you just a little bit of overview as to the techniques involved in creating simple Silverlight controls. Again, this is Scott with devguy.net. Please please look at my website and look at the other Silverlight tutorials that are soon to come, and hope to see you next time.